Phenomenal start by England, and Phil Salt in particular. Still get one. Power plays are so important, Carlos Brathwaite, in pursuit or setting any target in this format of the game. You just very rarely are able to sit back and just allow it to pass you by.
Correct. With ball in hand or bat in hand for that matter, you have to attack. You get wickets in the power play with the ball, you set yourself up. With bat in hand, you can easily chop away into a total.
Good skill from Puran, but you think Salt ran one all on his own, has gotten back.
Take it back.
Almost got one guy. Stay in it, just stay in it, boy. Stay in the fight, yeah? Watch out.
The fielding, very, very good. That's what they need, Evan Lewis, on that occasion to support the bowlers in this onslaught.
So good for these three balls. Rutherford first, unsuccessfully, then Brandon King, and now Evan Lewis. Putting the bodies on the line. Sometimes this is the momentum shift you need. Not always with the ball, sometimes in the field.
Again, first to his right, to the left, now to his right.
There must be a professional soccer team that's looking for a goalkeeper. Right one side, left the other. Sensational stuff from Evan Lewis.
He's looking to bowl tight inside that off stump. He's got two leg side fielders deep, long on and deep square. Yeah, very good. Salt has a very good record against Akil Hussain. Averages, what, 106 against him before this game. Doesn't mean that will always play out. Good over from Akil Hussain. Just two off it, 54 without loss.
Pressure built in this over. Through fielding, Shamar Joseph, your big fast bowler. Diving full length, trying to get a catch. Could that over be a turning point in the game through sheer energy and commitment in the field?
He batted superbly, good Kishmoti. I think, Carlos, that's this will be a discussion that we can get into a little bit later if we get a chance. But for now, he has to try to close out this power play, which can sometimes be a very, very difficult over to bowl with two batters set, more Salt than Jacks. Long on and deep mid-wicket in play.
Shabby come straight out, Ravi come straight out. You three ball in front.
What a shot This has been a phenomenal flying start, an assault of a kind by Phil.
Simply supreme ball striking by Phil Salt. He's getting his front foot out of the line and the way of his back path and still able to maintain a full face and a straight back. Three away from another half century at Kensington Oval.
Please, guys.
Shipping the firing line there. He's hit a few good balls away for boundaries. You know, the best players in this format will sometimes hit good deliveries for boundaries. Salt has done that. That is a shot to bring up a 50 in the most authoritative manner from Phil Salt. His fourth in T20 internationals, along with 200s, turned the clock back 48 hours. It was his slowest half century in 50 overs, and this is phenomenally quick.
He's shown the full range tonight, Phil Salt. The ability to use his feet, catch his balance and pick the length up and swat it over mid-wicket.
But he talks about the time he enjoyed here. He lived here for 6 years. He went to school about a couple of miles up the road, Carlos, Harrison College, with a couple of other contemporaries locally. Jacob Bethel as well. Amazing power. This is an outstanding power play so far by England. 73 without loss, one delivery left.
And there was a change in field. Long on came into the circle and Jack spotted it, saw it and swatted it over the vacant long on for 6.
Consider Akil Hussain has bowled 3 overs for 16 in this power play, and the score is 73. This is a high pressure phase of the game to be bowling in conditions like these. He needed this. West Indies needed it. Last delivery of the power play. Moti strikes.
A muted Moti. But an important wicket for the West Indies, absolutely necessary. They've exited a tough phase in the power play, sadly 3 for 1 England.
If you're looking to a good start to a run chase, England have had it, though they lost a wicket off the last ball of the power play.
And it was necessary. And out goes Jackson, in comes Josh Butler. Not a sight the West Indies would want to see. These two are prolific when opening. And Jacks just had to go off this last ball and make a good power play great. And Moti needed a wicket, he needed to break that partnership. Both things happened. And Moti was the victor on that occasion. But in a run chase like this, you have to put the bowling team under pressure. The ball is going to be slightly damp. There's a little bit of moisture on the outside from the rain that's been around, the rain that was in this game. You can't allow that new ball to swing, potentially lose wickets, and then have too much to do at the back end with the bat. Now you force the bowling team with conditions against them to have to force the play to get wickets. England are in the ascendancy. England are far ahead, actually, due to a wonderful power play and this man on screen.
Shepherd is in, he gets a dot, but he's not happy with the footholds. Remember, he had his injury a couple of nights ago. It's such a prolific partnership when they actually open together. It's the first time Joss Butler's batting at 3 in T20 eyes. But when they open together historically, 841 at 60. Butler and Salt a little different today, coming in at 3. It's it forward on the deep point. Lewis is quick. 1,000 runs in T20 internationals for Phil Salt. He's been absolutely brilliant and loves this format.
Yeah, recognition for a man at the top of his game. Growing ascendancy in a leadership capacity as well.
Also can't get there, but Shepherd has a lovely propensity. Not sure if it was pace off. It might have been pace off, to take pace off the ball when he thinks a batter is going hard. Carlos, you speak to that for him.
Yeah, what I like about this ball, not only is it pace off, but it's the line. It's well outside the off stump. So for him to fetch it, to hit it straight or to the leg side, you really have to get close to it. And it's more likely, with the way Shepherd rolls his fingers over the ball, for him to get a little bit more bounce and potentially cause a wicket-taking opportunity. You saw it almost going to Russell. We can look to more of that from Shepherd if he continues from this end.
Down to third. Oh, what a catch! What an absolute ripper from Gudakesh Moti! He has snatched it out of the air with a prayer.
Butler in the first innings, Moti in this one. Have a look at this, folks.